Avery's all in. Come join the show where treasures hide and good vibes grow. From finds to laughs, let's begin. You know the name, Avery's all in.
Hey, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Roy and Lisa here, or Lisa and Roy.
It's Roy and Lisa.
It's follow us on Whatnot.
Yes.
I'm Follow.
And you're Whatnot.
Yes.
So you're both.
Hey, Chris Stewart. We see you there. Welcome. Happy
Chris.
Tuesday. I know you had mentioned in a comment that you were confused about last week. We have sort of switched up our lives. We're going to probably continue with this Tuesday night live now for the foreseeable future. So we're going on live right before we do our Whatnot show. So if anybody wants to hang out and continue the conversation over in Whatnot, that's fine. But yeah. You know, we're always changing things up here at Avery's All In. We are consistently inconsistent. That's us, right?
We're consistently growing.
Yes. And you know, we have a lot going on here at our warehouse. So we have to really kind of figure out what works for us and works for our flow and our business. So we're still always figuring that out. But hey, change is good, right?
Yeah. Our business is always building and growing. So it's always trying to figure out what works. And when we find what works, we stick with it. So
until it doesn't work, and then we figure out what else works, and then we stick with that for a while. So it's all good. It is. I mean,
ups and downs.
If every business stayed exactly the same,
it'd be a lot of businesses
forever
out of business.
Yes. I mean, businesses cannot stay the same and thrive. There's always change and growth and pivoting and scaling and so
you know how many times a day I see her do that?
What? This? Not that many times. I don't do that. Do I?
Yes. Hey, how you doing, J&J? How you doing, Mom?
Hey, J&J.
Natalie Avery, that's my mom.
Hey, Natalie.
But
Michael, welcome.
Welcome,
hello.
Michael. So build, grow, change, levels. It's levels to this thing.
Levels. Is that sort of like layers, like Shrek, like onion?
No, it's not like onions. No.
Oh my gosh.
It is not like that. But
I love that movie.
You know, there are levels. You could say layers, maybe more like a parfait. So,
oh my gosh, we might have to put that back in rotation.
We have to find it again.
Yes, so. But I mean, when you find 75 movies in every single storage unit, there's a good chance that we're going to find it real soon. Yes. I bet it was in that lot of kids movies that went out the door 2 days ago.
It's possible. It's possible.
I think there were 68 movies in that lot total.
I want to say there was a Shrek movie in the lot that I sold with that.
Yeah.
So
we might be able to stream it too.
Yeah.
Depending. I'm too cheap. I won't pay for a streaming movie. But so that's why sometimes we'll have to either get it from the library or find it in a storage unit or just wait.
Yes.
Or something.
Chris said, I enjoyed the storage unit yesterday.
Which one was that?
Yes. Speaking of storage units, we have quite a few. As a matter of fact, I was told today, man, like we're buying more than
others.
TDK.
I don't know.
I think that was joking.
Speaking of
Yep.
TDK, hello.
How you doing, TDK? Dan Thomas?
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think so either, but you know, we have been buying at a higher rate at the moment. So we finally got some bottlenecks out the way, and it's been allowing us to turn and burn and process.
Hey,
so-
Denise. Welcome in.
Denise, how you doing? So yeah, I mean, because of that, we've been doing pretty good at turning and burning. Now I just have to, get the videos out.
Yes.
So
Which it's everything takes time. So that's always the challenge.
and we made a change to our business, which is a challenge as well, because now we are trying to get a sale a week going. So that's really been, a lot of things, from processing to getting lots together. We have people coming in and getting everything going. She's spending a lot of time doing lots. I'm spending a lot of time trying to keep the warehouse flow and trash and, product moving in and out, emptying trailers, loading trailers, so it's been an interesting turn and productive first quarter.
When you say sale a week, what he means is an online auction a week on
Yes.
HiBid. So
on our online auctions, go to www.recycleneo.com.
right.
We actually have one up right now, and
Yep.
we're almost done picturing, the lots for the next one, and then that will go live
Sunday.
bidding will start Sunday if we can get it up before that.
So the schedule that we're focusing on is we'll have one start and one end on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So every Sunday we'll have one start and then we'll have one end, and we've revamped our pickup schedule here at the warehouse. We're
Yep.
incorporating some of the team members to help with pickup.
Yep.
So that we don't have to always be here, and we spread the pickup out. Usually we would just do a 1-day pickup.
And it would have to be based upon our schedule. So that means if
Right.
there was something else to do, it wouldn't matter. It was, we scheduled pickups around ours. So
But now we opened it up, so it's Monday through Wednesday from noon to 6, and we ask people to schedule their pickup time so we know when to expect them, and there's not a huge bottleneck at any one time.
Yep.
And it has really helped with workflow here, I feel. Do you feel?
yeah,
Like we can literally still get stuff done throughout the day, you and me, and not just stand at the counter and
because everybody comes in and piles in one day. Yeah. So that's actually been a good thing, because without that, it's hard to, make sure the workflow still is going for peoples to be able to come in and do what they need to do. And actually, we've been doing some cross training too. So we have people that can help with processing. So everybody basically knows how to help pull orders. I mean, most people here have done that already. So yeah, it's been pretty nice. And actually, we'll put it to the test in 2 weeks from today, because we're back at auction school doing our class of online auction in 2 weeks from today, and that'll be the day that everyone here is going to have to pick up and make sure people picking up that Tuesday are taken care of, and we're not even going to be here. So we'll have that opportunity finally.
I have full confidence.
Oh yeah, I'm not even worried about it.
No, me neither.
So
But
if there's an issue, I'll tell them talk to the boss.
well, when we're at auction school and we're teaching, it's Roy who's teaching
Yeah, I was going to say
the
what's happening?
class. But he's the teacher of us. Like, I'm not the stand up in front of people public speaker. I mean, I can if I have to, and I have, but it's not my strength, but it is his. It definitely is his. He's a good teacher. He's a good presenter. And
15 years of insurance sales presentations for group insurance. I mean,
yeah, you have experience
in doing events in front of crowds, and I'm
good one-on-one. But
So,
hey, I'm an auctioneer, so I gotta, if we're gonna do live auctions ever, I gotta be comfortable.
yep. And there's
Standing
only
up
one
there.
way to do it, and that's just to get up there and do it.
Just do it. Yep.
Denise said, um,
I'm his emotional support person. That's right.
more like the other way around, to be honest with you.
Whatever. We're each other's emotional support people.
Yeah, I've been told I don't have feelings, so.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, that'd be fun doing the auction class. The business is actually moving forward. And this year we've really been trying to turn that corner. The only thing we got to do now is get another trailer or two, and
That is not the only thing, but we won't go into that right now.
and we'll be almost golden. You're right, not the only thing, because we need shipping container as well, at least a 20-footer, if not 40-footer.
Yeah.
So
Chris said you did really great last week, Lisa. Thank you. Are you talking about on Whatnot? Is that what you mean? Because
you did do most of Whatnot last
I
week.
did, yeah.
She's been taking over. She'll get up there and she'll be like, I'll be like, you tag, it used to be every 10, and she was like, all right, 10's up, let's go, tag,
Well,
and now she's
a lot of the items, I feel like I knew them better because I knew they were purses and more, not all of the things. And that's why when we switched, it was like there were the Hot Wheels and the coins, and Roy knows that stuff, but like the purses and the clothes and the plush and the blankets, like it just, I don't know. I feel like I can describe that and sell that stuff better than other stuff. But I mean, it's just really, Roy's really good at the computer too. Like he knows how to, you have to show me how to set up polls, because I think those are fun. They're interactive with the audience.
they're not hard.
I've looked at the screen and I can't find where to do it. So, but he's good with he's good at the computer running all the stuff.
Just say I'm good at everything.
We'll
be okay.
You are good at everything.
But yeah.
So yeah, we have our Whatnot show tonight after this, and we have what's that?
I was gonna say, anything good we're selling. See, I haven't actually set up Whatnot. So.
Everything is good.
Okay, there we go.
It's all good.
I was more thinking in particular units. Anything we can talk about?
Well, there's things that they haven't seen yet, but they'll see tonight. And actually, we are bringing you some stuff. So do you want to talk about Medina?
Yeah.
So we, a few weeks ago, if you have seen the Dayton units, there's been part 1 and part 2. There is a part 3 coming.
Mm-hmm.
But that we bought 1 of 5 common owner units at that time. And we have talked since about if there's ever any opportunity to buy common owner units again, we have to get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
she went to a live auction last week, hoping she might see maybe there was a unit at another facility or something. Yeah. But anyway.
So we had an opportunity last week to bid on 3 common owner units, not the owner from Dayton.
You didn't try to buy, because we did bid on all 3.
Right.
But
try to buy. And we ended up with 2 out of the 3.
Yes.
So we cleaned those 2 units out Friday. And talk about a long day. We were there, I think, over 8 hours. It was 2 10x10 units.
Yep.
And we got almost everything. There were 4 pieces that we just couldn't fit in. I mean, we were crammed.
I was so trying, and
to
it was
the gills.
Lisa was like at 11:30 at night. She's like, it's not gonna fit. If you think I'm helping you lift that trunk.
Because there were 3 huge trunks, and he was lifting one up onto the next one, and he's like, I think I was inside sweeping or something, and he's like, you gotta come out here before I throw out my back. And he was like in this really weird compromising position, holding the trunk before it fell to the ground.
Yeah.
And all the contents spilled out, and they were loaded.
It was Yeah, it just was in a precarious situation
So,
in position. So
and then there was one more trunk that had to get on yet. And
it was the heaviest of all of them too.
I knew it wasn't going to fit. And I'm like, we are not lifting that trunk up on top of the other two trunks. There's no way. So
I was trying not to come back, but I still had to, and I still got to go back again because I haven't heard word since I sent the pictures about getting our deposit back. So,
oh, yes, we
Yeah.
should put a follow-up on that on the calendar.
so
But so we got 2 out of 3 units, and again, we have decided that if we ever have the opportunity, we're going to get all of them.
Yes.
But I mean, it was just like they were going high.
yeah,
and
but okay, yes, they were. But I do want to say, I mean, like, again, we're in a position where we should have got it instead of not got it. You know,
Yeah.
you either regret that you actually got it or regret that you didn't get all 3. And we could have got all 3. And the first one of the big things was they showed like something in there. There was an area where the first picture was the picture of the door, and then the next picture was they lifted things in the unit to show you what was in it, which says that they touched things. And at that point, you know, there's always the concern, if you're in the unit touching things, did you remove anything? So because it was so high, my concern was the fact that, you know, they were in the unit and you could tell because things were moved for pictures.
but I mean, so if they were in one unit, like the thought process would be they possibly were in other units. We couldn't
Right.
see that evidence
Right.
in the 2 units we got.
But also, if
they
what we
could have
saw in
been.
the first unit that we didn't get was indicative of what was in the other units, then we'd still find good stuff, which when you see the video, you'll be able to see.
But so what we did find, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, but we decided that night as we were opening some of the boxes that we would open some here on our live, because what we found
A
were
bunch of these little small boxes that weren't even opened.
still sealed, probably 50
Oh,
or more.
it
Amazon,
was way more, yeah.
Target, Walmart, other companies.
That's what took so long. We were opening the boxes and it just got to a point. It's like all these boxes and they weren't even open.
So we're gonna do some unboxing here,
Yes.
and we got some mail to open.
So only you tonight get to see some of these boxes firsthand peek what was in some boxes.
And it might give you a little taste of what the unit was about, and it might not, because we don't know what's in these boxes.
Not yet, but we have I'm hoping we have an idea.
Well, we do have an idea if it goes along with some of the others that we've opened,
Yes.
but we don't know. So without further ado, I'm going to open the first box.
Yes, open the first box.
All right. So this one, I should have blacked out the addresses, but you can see it's from Target. It's still sealed.
Oh, she
And
just cut her finger.
don't say that. All right, here we go. First box. Okay.
First box.
It is not anything that we were seeing. So we have some CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion.
Hey, that sounds like you can put
Okay.
it on Whatnot tonight.
Maybe next week.
Next week. All right.
We're gonna take turns.
Oh,
So we got 6 boxes here tonight, and there's way more, but
we figured
didn't
we'd
wanna-
do 6 today.
yeah.
I'm gonna open this one here
Okay.
because I think this one.
Where is that? What is that
I'm
from?
hoping this one's representative. This is from, I would say probably Amazon because it says fulfillment center, but then
Oh,
maybe
okay.
not. Actually, it wasn't. Well, let me open it, and if it's what I think it is, then I can tell you what else we saw.
Well, it might not be what you think it is,
It might not,
because we
but
didn't.
it might be.
Well, there was a lot of.
Let's see. We're gonna crack this thing open. Oh man. Yes. Yes, yes. what's in the box. And this is the place I was thinking. It was GameStop. So we were getting a lot of stuff from GameStop. And bam, there we are.
Ooh.
This is a ton of stuff we were getting out of it. This
figures.
is
The Witcher
Ciri Elder Blood from
series.
The Witcher Wild Hunt. And they're McFarlane toys. So new in the box. And the box wasn't open. We just opened this box here tonight. This is the kind of stuff we were finding all night in that unit.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Where is this one from? This says Fulfillment Center. Oh, it's so there is a little. You're probably not going to be able to see this. A GS fulfillment under Fulfillment Center. So this is GameStop again.
Well, we already know what's going to be in GameStop.
Well, we don't. I mean,
Well, I mean,
we technically don't know.
well, we don't know what, but I'm willing to bet it's another figure.
It's a figure. This is
Wow.
Batman DC Multiverse.
I mean, new in box.
McFarlane.
Wow.
We probably have 50 to 75 of these.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, or more, depending on.
I mean, we got almost, I think almost every version from the multiverse is crazy. Now, this one's from Amazon. So let's open up Amazon here.
Rob will love all of our Batmans. We should, once we get them all out, because stuff is still mostly on the trailer.
This actually has
Ooh.
it's a can of something.
What's that?
Maybe coffee?
Christmas cookies. I always think of tins, those Christmas.
That's funny. It is. Royal Dansk.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Danish
All right.
butter cookies. That is crazy.
So
Is
what's
this...
the date?
Do you want to know?
Yes.
It says best before October 4th, 2023.
2023.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, so we probably won't be eating those cookies or selling them on Whatnot.
Oh.
All right. We got one more here. This looks like Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody recognize this kind of box? Like, because there was one other thing that we were finding a lot of. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. There was one other thing we were finding a lot of that we haven't mentioned yet, but we figured we'd get some in one of these openings or one of these.
Chris said cookies. J&J said yummy. And wow, that's crazy.
J&J said yummy. All right, we're sending those to you.
And Chris said looks like a book.
Bingo. There it is. That, Denise, you got it.
Yep.
That is one of the other things we found in abundance in this unit.
Empire
is
of the-
books.
What is that? Praise for Empire of the Vampire.
Empire of the Vampire.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, so Lisa got us into, like, I don't know if I saw the North Ridgeville unit with the books and the comic books. I don't remember how that worked, but I know Lisa was like, let's go for the unit. And I know she was itching to get a book unit.
I knew it was books.
And
I didn't know it was that many comics.
It's been ever since then, like books. Like we opened the floodgates for books. You know? I'm just wondering real quick, what is that? Empire of the Vampire.
Yeah. So this is, if you look in here, it's a $29.99 suggested retail on the cover, but you know, books are always on sale. But what is cool about the books in this unit that we got, these two units, and then we got books from.
Wow.
the Toledo unit, which you haven't seen that video yet either, but we did a live from that unit in January and it was freezing. And I think we were live for only like 12 minutes. What?
I'm just looking.
At what?
So the condition will say, well, it's now open, so I guess I'd have to say like new, right?
Yeah. So this is a first edition 2021. So I'll do some research on this book and we're going to wait until we get this whole unit process because we're going to marry this book collection with the Toledo unit book collection because there's very similar genres and subject matters and a lot of this kind of stuff, fantasy, vampires, witches, you know, kind of that occult fiction. Anyway, I'm book geeking out on you, sorry.
So I found one that sold March 1st for $75.
Wow.
Now there's some other ones that sold for less. Pre-owned $18.99.
There's always one anomaly. It's like, why did that one sell for that much?
New other Empire
Hey,
of the
KT
Vampire
Treasures.
61.
Yes, books.
What's happening, KT? Another one, February 27th. It was in auction. One bid for $27.70. Another one sold for $27.50. So
there's two. So there might be
no, that's two versions: Empire of the Vampire and Empire of Dawn of the
yeah.
Damned.
So there might be a series.
So, yeah.
So we'll look for a
see if we find another
series, a mate.
But I mean, and then here's another box. Like again, I mean, not even open. They just were throwing these in a storage unit.
And
So-
they were like completely in the back. So they literally started the storage unit, putting their stuff into the storage with stacking up all these little boxes.
Yes. And this is, what do you think? What do you think? It is a book. Brand new in the box. Fable. So, I mean, brand new book, you know, crazy, US $18.99. We can put this on eBay or something, and you know, it's just, you know, 10, 20, you know, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, you know, I mean, you bought it.
So this
I'm
is
at
a
5, give me 10, bid at 10, get at 10.
this is a first edition 2020.
We're at 5, get at 10, 10 now 20, 20 now 30.
TDK said you should do mystery box auctions. We
Yes.
could do that. But we thought it would be fun to open up some here on the live with you
Mhm.
guys. And
And
I am itching to open up all of them.
Yes.
But, you know, sometimes you just have to wait. We got to get through all these tools first.
whatever. We're almost done. We are almost done.
Are we almost done?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it looks like there's a lot of tools and giant toolboxes back there that are filled. Like the drawers, I just looked at a couple drawers, they're filled.
Yeah, it's only one that's filled. Everything else is really, you know, it's coming along.
Okay.
So probably by tomorrow or Thursday, it'll be done. Yeah.
So many tools.
Hey. I mean,
But what does he always say? Tools sell.
yes, they do.
I know they do.
Especially Snap-on. So we got Snap-on there. Thank you. Mom said that was pretty cool.
Yeah. We probably will bring some more next week, some more mystery boxes, but
Yep.
and you'll never know what we're gonna unbox, face cream, cookies, who knows what.
All right. I know we're still here. We got time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got some
Okay.
time.
I'm going to share one other small surprise because we've been buying and I got a small surprise.
Is it small?
Well, no, it's not, but
Is it big?
it could be.
I have no idea. This is all unscripted. But the 2 units that we picked up Friday, they were really fun units. We have actually a ton of furniture that we need to get rid of, but it's good furniture. Well, some of it isn't, like always, but there's some good pieces. We found like an antique refrigerator, like that was made of wood with those like metal handles, and we found a really cool like tall chest piece, a nice hall tree with a bench. So I also love selling furniture, but I hate it because it's big and it takes up space. But I'm excited about some of the pieces that we
Yes.
got.
So that was one unit.
Rob
And-
does know how to get rid of furniture real quick.
Yes.
We unfortunately don't have a 12-foot bonfire in our backyard, so we have to find other creative ways to get rid of it.
So one last here's
Oh.
another one, because right before we got these 2 units, we had another unit. And you got to stay tuned, definitely. If you're not
There's-
subscribed, you want to subscribe. We got videos that are coming down the pipeline. Look at that.
So that is what? Nintendo 64 Donkey Kong version?
Mm-hmm. Not just Donkey Kong version, but look at that. Jungle Green. But it's not anything in here. See? You can see there's nothing in there. However, the question is, number one, this box alone is worth a couple $100, $200-$300 empty. So that is pretty awesome. Just a box. Can you believe that? The question is, are we selling an empty box or not? That's the question.
I think they're gonna have to watch the video to find out that
Gonna
answer.
have to watch the video. That's for sure. But and that's not the only thing we found, and that wasn't why we bought the unit. We found that in the unit, but yeah, I can't wait to drop that one, because right now we're working on the tools, and that tools come from yeah. Some of them are coming from this, so we'll be dropping that.
So we are a little behind on videos, but they'll be coming. So you gotta stay tuned. And that was a unit that Roy bought it. I wasn't super
Right,
excited about it.
Super excited. Oh man.
And then
She
what?
Didn't we buy 2 that day?
Maybe.
Or were we trying to buy 2?
No, I think we did. I don't remember what the other one was, but anyway, it was really cold when we had to pick that up.
The other one was Michigan.
Okay.
So we bought 2 that day, and she knew I was bidding on 2, and she was out here in the warehouse, and we bought the one, and she was like, yeah, I like this one. And so I'm like, how much should we go to? And she gave me a number. So I said, okay. I went $10 more. She was like $210. I bid $220. We ended up winning the unit. Great. And then the other one, I told her I'm bidding on this other one too. And she's like, okay. I didn't tell her how much.
Yeah. And then I saw the invoice come through. I'm like,
she was like, what the? Yes,
then I
there
was a
was
little
more after what the, and I was like trying not to be around. So I don't know if she noticed, but I was like, yeah, we got the other unit. And then I went out back and I started processing another unit.
and then I was trying to like act like I didn't care.
I told Kelvin, though, I stepped out. I'm like, okay, just to let you know, Lisa's going to be mad at me. He's like,
And he's
why?
probably like, well, what's new?
Yeah. He's like, what? Why? What did you do this time? I'm like, well, I bought a unit and didn't tell her how much I paid for it. So,
But
oh,
so then they had to go pick it up, and I say they because I didn't go because I was still a little mad.
Yeah.
And it was really cold. It was an outside unit. So Rob was nice enough to help out
Yes.
and film the unit and help him load it up. And
So we got to give a shout out to Second Sense.
Rob from Second Sense. Thank you.
We've been
helping us
running so
out.
much on the units. I actually had a little slowdown. I was really, so I'm nursing a pinched nerve, and that, the last couple
Oh
days
yeah, that
before
was that other
happened, yeah, the nerves were really killing me. So, and I haven't had that happen in a while, to be honest. Like, the nerve, what was happening is it was running down the legs, and I could really feel it. So getting up that morning, like, I knew she was mad at me. I wasn't gonna even try to force her, see if I can get her to go. And so I called.
I
Rob
wasn't
up.
mad.
Yeah,
I wasn't
she
mad.
but she doesn't like tools,
And I
So-
don't like the cold.
and she doesn't like video games. But there are some other things that I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell her about something, and you were driving back. Was that when you went to the auction? And I said, oh yeah, by the way, and I sent you the pictures or told you about the other little find. Crazy unit. Like, you never think what we found in the unit. Like,
The
it was
other
a
little
tote.
find.
Yeah, you got to watch the video. It's crazy. We found another. So between the games, the totes, and the
Right,
tools,
Jenna?
like, it was a very good unit. But yeah. So. But anyway.
Yeah, so you said that this person might have been a reseller.
Yeah, I yes. I will say.
I don't know, because I didn't see the unit. I see the stuff coming out of it, and I would possibly tend to agree. But he had some really nice stuff, some good vintage and antique stuff. He had
And I think it was more on the games, and maybe he was just collecting them. I don't know, but there was a whole tote of gaming stuff that I found where, it was controllers for everything. Now, he could have had another unit, maybe he had the other stuff, but for what we found in there to what, this one particular tote was, I figured he was either collecting them, rebuilding them, or something.
Oh, okay.
So, because it wouldn't make sense to have so much gaming accessories if that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
But hey, that was a good unit. And the funny thing is, so well, it's kind of like this particular unit. Yeah, actually, I was talking to Joe from J&J, and he was like, were you bidding on a unit in Elyria? Oh, so both that unit and the one we got with all these figures here, like, I don't know. I mean, I won't say we got lucky, but everybody, funny enough, with our little group, there's certain things we all know and we like, right? And it seems like we all kind of gravitate towards the same items, but the value we place on units is funny. Because, like, their units were, I'd say I wouldn't pay over $200, and then, Rob or Joe.
Well, everybody has a
and vice
different
versa.
perspective. Everybody
Yes,
has a different eye. They see
I know that's what I
differently.
said. It's just funny how we can look at the same units, but everybody has a different value that they put on it.
Well, and I mean,
So-
that's just the nature of it. We're all kind of in close proximity, so we are looking at the same units, and like,
yeah, but
J&J might look a little bit further into PA because they're almost an hour east of us.
yeah, but
So-
if I see a Castle Grayskull and we're at the same auction with Rob and Joe, I mean, Rob and Joe are going to be looking at that unit.
Yep. Yes.
One of us is going to buy it.
Yep.
And if it's you and Jenna at the auction and we're not there, it's probably not going to get bought.
Yep.
Just saying.
Probably not. Hypothetically speaking.
Very hypothetical. Oh.
But anyway. So that is what's going on. Let me just look and see. Did we miss anything? What else happened last week? I don't know. I don't
Oh.
even remember yesterday.
Well, we could talk about what's coming up. Not this week. Well, yeah, this week. So I don't know what we missed so far. She's looking, but we actually got a interesting lead today. And I spoke with the gentleman, so I'm gonna go meet.
We've had a couple interesting leads.
Oh, yes. Was that the lady you talked to yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We had a lady email us last week. Or was that a call?
Call.
Okay.
No, she didn't. Yeah. Your timelines are off, but it's okay.
I don't know. We'll talk about what happened then.
I mean, it doesn't. We don't need to talk about it until we really.
Okay. Well,
we got some good potential estates coming down the pipeline.
what's happening, ATL flippers?
ATL.
Derek and Jasmine, how y'all doing?
Happy Tuesday. What's going on down there? All I know is we are now in March. This Sunday, we spring forward, and I don't even care if we lose an hour of sleep because we gain an hour of daylight.
She never loses an hour of sleep.
I'll make it up somewhere. We can sleep when we're
She'll
dead,
just
right?
close her office door and take a nap.
Whatever. I don't do that. But I'm super excited. It's getting warmer. This week is warmer. We're going to see 60 by the end of the week, I think.
Mhm.
So I am excited. We are doing great also. Keeping busy.
Very busy.
Staying focused.
Trying to.
Finding treasures.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Actually, I know ATL had just dropped the video not too long ago. I think it was you found gold in a unit, if I'm correct.
Don't they find gold all the time? Like sort of like TDK.
The gold is in the treasure hunting in itself. That's gold in itself.
Yeah, but real gold.
It's a dime a dozen. Sometimes literally.
Yes.
Oh man.
But speaking of gold, there is part 3 coming out from our Dayton unit, and hint hint.
Yes, Thomas does. That's for sure. Actually,
he's like the gold magnet. Like he has some sort of geothermal something inside of him that just attracts the gold to him.
oh.
Even though gold is not magnetic. Anyway, we probably should think about getting off of here. We got to flip the set for our Whatnot show at 8:45. So if anybody wants to join us over on Whatnot, come on over. We are
stage units, LOL.
Mr. T DK.
But yeah, we got to jump on our Whatnot. So we're actually in our Whatnot area. So we got to jump off, give us a few minutes to go ahead and get things together. And if anybody wants to continue the conversation, we will be on Whatnot starting at 8:45. We'll be doing our live show. And hopefully, exactly, J&J said, let's go. Let's get it. See y'all over at Whatnot, and we will see you very soon. Give us 15 minutes. Let's get this thing lit up. Let's get it. Get it.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for being all in.